Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at crude oil futures today. Crude, like everything, made a big drop in the overnight. I don't know, I'm sure most of you noticed the index is really tanked in the overnight, but anyhow, crude pushed down in the overnight. We had a doji right here that triggered to the upside during the London session, and then you could see crude kind of put in a sloppy inverted head and shoulders here. And again, it's kind of sloppy, but we broke above the neckline right here, and then crude pushed up and into the US session, pushed up and right into the 50 EMA, found resistance, left the topping tail, and then kind of chopped around and pulled back. See all these dojis and wicks? Crude really was just kind of swinging back and forth and kind of chopping around. Today was EIA report, and especially that last hour. Don't usually trade crude anyways, the last hour in front of the report for this very reason. You can see that crude started really chopping around, especially the last hour. These two bars right here were the 2 30-minute bars before the report, and you can see crude just wicks on both sides, chopping all over the place. Actually triggered a bull flag, ran into major resistance at the 50 EMA again, pulled way back, chop some more, another doji going into the report, and then we had a bullish EIA report. It was a very bullish, had a big draw, and it was a bullish report. And we usually give the report a little time to kind of settle out, and the price did kind of move up and down, back and forth a little bit off the report, and then it started moving higher. And we ran into the 50 EMA, and it took a while to get through this. Crude ran into it, pulled back a little, above it, back to it, above it, back to it, above it, back to it. Finally did get a close above it, which was bullish, and then crude pushed higher and on into our upside targets. This is what that looked like on the Renko chart. And right here was when we had the report released, and we kind of pushed up, and then we kind of pulled back a little bit. And again, we need to usually give the report 15-20 minutes to kind of settle down, pick a direction, and you can see it kind of move back and forth, but overall towards the upside. Again, it was a bullish report, and we started making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then right in here is when we were breaking above the 50 EMA for the third time, and we got a slow line zero touch. Our momentum on the 30-minute chart was bullish. We made a nice momentum reset right here, fast line zero touch. So we were trending up, higher highs, higher lows. All of our moving averages got into alignment because right in here they were actually out of alignment. And then all of our moving averages got into alignment. Price was above the cloud, above the smooth 50. We got a nice momentum reset. Right there's a fast line zero touch is what that arrow is indicating. And then we had a nice wick off the 34 with a bullish 30-minute chart, bullish momentum, bullish Renko chart. And so we got in, and our upside target was 72.84. And on this initial run, we only had a 1 bar pullback. So this was a nice run to the upside, and we were able to grab some good profits. Didn't quite hit our upside target. It made a pretty decent pullback, but we were able to grab $400 per contract on that move up. Just depends on how you're trading, but you were able to grab at least $400 per contract on that initial move up. We pulled back off the divergence. You see we formed divergence. See the divergence right here. We had a higher high in price, lower high in momentum. So on the reversal bar, that was a good place to exit because we had divergence. We pulled back, made a nice momentum reset again. You see the fast line back down to the zero line. That's what this arrow is indicating, that we had a fast line zero touch, able to re-enter again, and then take that one on into our upside target. Our entry on that bar was 72.62, 2, I think filled at 63 actually. Target was 72.84, so able to grab another $200 per contract. We were forming divergence again at our target area, and so we know that's always a great place to go ahead and take our profits. Took profits right there at target, grabbed an extra $200 there. So nice bullish move off of the EIA report in crude. We had a bullish 30-minute chart. Ended up making a bullish Renko chart with higher highs, higher lows. Got a nice momentum reset entry, another momentum reset entry, and took it on into target.